Burn Nation, what's up? Welcome back to the Burn Bootcamp podcast. Thank you all for being here. If you're new, make sure you are listening today and every day, because we come out with an episode on the daily for you, and I have a very special one today. This is a member highlight video. I can't wait for you to hear from this gentleman. His name is Paul. He is a member at our Bountiful location. As we were driving from Salt Lake City up to Bountiful, we were riding in a car with Bryce Morrow, who's our VP of HQ Gyms. So he runs all of the operations for our HQ Gyms. And he was telling me, he goes, hey, I got a buddy named Paul, and you're gonna meet Paul, and he's just an incredible human being. He's a big guy, he's a big dude. He's like an ex-football player. He played at Utah and was a huge part of their success in the recent years. And just from a leadership standpoint, as soon as we walked into Bountiful, I knew, obviously I could spot out who Paul was because he was the biggest guy in the room, but also he was giving people high fives, he was encouraging our members. He reminded me so much of our burn trainers, really. At the end of the day, he was in there being an assistant trainer with Liz, who was our lead trainer in Bountiful. Shout out to Liz. And listen, Paul just made my experience in Bountiful, north of Salt Lake City, an incredible one. And we asked him to share his story on camera. And I know that you'll be inspired by this, especially if you're an athlete, because as an athlete, you know that inevitably when that sports career ends, or if you were part of any team, right? When that team environment ends and that culture goes away, you've got this huge void in your heart. I had it when I got released from the San Francisco Giants, and the only way that I was able to fulfill that was by building Burn Bootcamp. And they always say that the best businesses scratch the itch of the founders, and that's so true here. And when Paul and I got a chance to connect, he reflected that same sentiment, that when he left Utah, the football program there, and his NFL dreams didn't come to fruition, how Burn Bootcamp filled not only his need for physical exertion, but more importantly, that need for connection. And no matter how big we are, like Paul's a man of stature, no matter how big we are, at the end of the day, that connection and the deep intertwined personal relationships with those around you, right, that can make us feel small. And so, yeah, Paul filled it with Bountiful. He's adding so much value to our gym. I can't wait for you to hear from Paul.
Burn, again, gave me into that self-identity. It's not, hey, I'm not a football player. I'm more than that. I'm a dad, I'm a father, I'm a husband, and then I'm a burn bro. I'm a burn bro. I try to, motivate people here and kind of see, again, what they're made of and how they can influence me and how I can influence them. And so this reminds me a lot of football workouts, right? You're not training to be a runner, you're training to be an athlete here. Again, you're training here to be well-rounded. And I think that's why you have cardio days here. That's why you have a dedicated arm day, a dedicated leg day here. I think the community here, they want you to succeed. They want you to push your boundaries. And it's not only the trainers, it's, the burn bros, it's the people that are around you, it's your new friends that you're seeing coming through the doors of Burn. My journey to Burn has been awesome, honestly. I played football here at the University of Utah. The off season that I have leading up to kind of training and for the NFL Combine and my pro day, COVID hit. COVID hit, it canceled all of my plans, locked down everything. So you go from playing football for the majority of your life, being an athlete, having that identity, to having that all stripped away because of COVID. It was hard, it was stressful, it was depressing. You kind of lose yourself, and your whole life you're just a football player. I went through a couple of gyms, gained a lot of weight back. I got up to 360 pounds. And then I found Burn. Yeah, you might have an off day, but you're gonna walk through those doors and it's like a renewed energy, right? You're not sick anymore, you're not hurting anymore, you're not sore anymore. As soon as you walk through those doors, everyone's hyping you up to see you PR basically every day. It's 100 times easier to achieve whether it be your personal goals, your fitness goals, if you're helping someone else achieve theirs. That's one of the biggest things I've seen here. My goals are amazing, but I've seen me push myself while pushing others, right? Achieving my goals while also achieving or helping others achieve theirs. I think the biggest thing is try to help others achieve their goals, and you're going to see your goals, go up tenfold.